A lot of you yesterday at the workshop had asked me, was there a fast way to enter all the students I want in, let's say, my AP history course or my level 1 biology class instead of manually entering them one by one? And there is a way. So what you want to do is you want to go into your end grade. So as you can see here, I have opened up my end grade from last year. I don't want your grade book. Okay, I want you to go to the attendance because I don't really need their grades. I need their first name, their last name, and their student IDs. And then you're going to have to add some stuff to that as well. So once here, you're going to go to print, and you're going to export totals. And what's nice about this is end grade will put this in the Excel format that I need, which is the CSV right here. So I'm going to go here. Whoop, what happened? There we go. So I'm going to go here. Let me just X out of that one. And there's everything I need. And there's also information here that I don't need. So what I'm going to ask you to do is follow these instructions and then please send me the spreadsheet. And then I can actually, within seconds, put it into your Moodle course and you'll be ready to go. And if you want to start with just one class, you can start with just one class. Anyway, I don't need this here, this date, because we're going to actually put our own heading. So I'm just going to delete that. And let me just make this full screen so you guys can see that. Okay. Make this a little bit bigger. Okay. And I also don't need this, so I'm going to delete that. Obviously, I don't need to know how many times they were absent. And I'm just going to delete all that. And I need the names here to be in row 2. So I can either delete row 2 altogether, or I can just move everybody up. So I just deleted row 2, and now the names are starting in row 2. Row 1, Moodle needs you to enter certain fields or label certain columns. So here you want to call this first name, and first name is all one word. Obviously, this last name is also all one word. You do not need to capitalize these headings. Here, we're going to call this, we're going to leave this actually blank, and I'm going to call this username, and you'll see why in a minute. So everybody, most students in the Worcester Public Schools already have a Moodle account. And it's their first name, last name, and then their username is actually the word student and their ID number. And we can manually go ahead and type the word student in each one of these cells, but I don't want to do that because Excel will do that for us. So let me show you how. You want to hit the equals sign on your keyboard, and that tells Excel we're about to do a formula. And just type in the first 3 letters of this formula, which I'm not even going to try and pronounce. And this formula actually will add a prefix. Whoops. So yes, this is the formula. Select the formula. And inside the parentheses, you want to write for quotes the word students, end quote. And that's telling Excel that you want to add that right in front of your student ID with no space, no anything. And then comma, and it's very important. So inside the quotes, inside the parentheses, student, comma, and then just click on this cell. And it'll know you mean C2. In other words, yes, that's what I want the word student to be before. And I'm going to hit enter, and there it is. And now let me just make this column wider so that everything will fit. And now I can just drag that all the way down. Whoop. And there's the username for every student. Now, it'd be nice if I could just delete this, but I can't because this column depends on this column. So I'm actually just we're going to cut and paste everything to a new spreadsheet. So what I'm going to do is I need this row and I need this row. So I'm going to cut and paste these 2 rows. I'm going to ask that you do the same. Let me make this bigger too, so you guys can see. Okay. And I am going to go over here, and I don't need this row, but I can't delete it. So I need this row. I'm going to cut and paste over here. And we're almost done. So before you email this to me, make sure first name, last name, username. I need, every student needs an email in Moodle. Now they have emails. I'm not going to go ahead and enter that. They can enter that themselves, but I have to put something there. So I'm just going to make a fake email. And you'll notice that when you go into Moodle, a lot of the students had these fake emails. They can go in and then enter their real email. So no@email.com, I think, is what the Worcester Public School uses for a fake email. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just drag this down. I'm going to give everybody this email. Whoop. Okay, done. So the next thing I need you to do is this heading is going to be called Course 1. You need to put a number there, no space. And Course 1 is going to be the short name of your course. Do you remember when we opened up courses for you? We named it something and then we gave it a short name. For instance, Honors Chemistry, we just called HONCHEM, on Chem. So if you forgot what your short name is, no problem. I'll show you how to find that. So you're going to go back to your Moodle page. And let me go back to mine. And go to your navigation. Some of you, it's a block, and some of you, it's tucked into the margin, like mine is. Let me actually make this bigger so you can see. So go to your navigation and click on My Courses. So for some of you, we opened up 2 and 3 courses. And you're going to see your courses, but it's only going to show the short name. And I know what you're thinking, that my short names aren't really short, I know. But so my pre-calculus honors, my short name is pre-calculus space H. I think when I opened your courses, we made them much shorter. So if you want to know what your short name is, navigation bar. So let's see, let's go back to the spreadsheet. And I'm just going to say it was pre-calculus space H. Let me make that a little bigger. And all of these students are going to be in that class. Whoops. And the last thing you want to do is roll. So Moodle has different roles, right? There's administrative roles, then there's the teacher role. The teacher can edit and grade, and, of course, that's you. And the student, you do not want to give the student a role other than student, meaning they can view. That's it. And they can upload documents that you put on there, but that they can't edit your Moodle page, and more importantly, they can't go into the gradebook. So role, and you want to make them all students, and so just put students, and of course, drag it all the way down. Whoop. Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay, done. So again, this is what I need from you. First name, last name, the username, and the username we had to actually do something with it and actually open up another spreadsheet, but that's not too hard. Email, give them a fake email. I'm not going to bother thinking what their emails are. They can do that themselves. Course 1, short name, role, give everyone students, and then email that to me, and I will upload it and enroll them in your course, and we're done. And for each course, for instance, let's say you're teaching honors biology and AP biology and a level 1 chemistry, then you want to give me a spreadsheet for each one of those classes. Even if it's the same course, for instance, let's say you teach 2 U.S. Histories level 1. Well, each class is going to get its own spreadsheet. So email that to me when you get a chance. If you have any questions, you guys know where to find me. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.